All right, this is assignment 4D. This is another linear regression assignment. Please stick around to the end of this video because there is going to be a nice little trick that you can do to kind of help this process. But let's go ahead and do it to it like we always do to these problems, and let's start doing our work. So again, the first thing that we actually want to do is I would probably set up my calculator first and foremost. All right, so we are going to construct our Christmas tree, which again is n sum x squared, sum y squared, sum xy, x bar, y bar. I'll minimize all this in just a moment. It's just I'm forced to write large right now. All right, so the n I see is 5. There's 5 pairings. And then what I'm going to do is go back to my main calculator and do the majority of these calculations. So I begin with the sum of x squared y squared xy x bar, which is the sum of x, so that's 3375 divided by 5. And y bars is 206. All right, so I have my Christmas tree. Mini formulas. And then we go to the big formula itself. multiply those bottom numbers. Get the square root of that. And then take the top divided by the bottom. So this is going to be a pretty accurate line, whatever the line is. It has a positive slope, and it's a pretty accurate line. Next, we have X bar and Y bar. Again, those come directly from the Christmas tree. Then we have A and B. I'm obviously going to start with the B, and those are the top and middle mini formula. Answer from my calculator. I don't retype it. Oh shoot, I got that backwards. I'm sorry. Got that one backwards. Sorry. Y bar. All right, so let me try that again. Sorry. Y bar minus the answer X bar. That looks a lot better. There we go. Plus the equation itself, y hat is equal to a plus bx. So this is going to be y hat is equal to a plus b x. All right. Now that's a lot of work. So what we did is we got this equation of this line. It has a slope of 22. It has a y-intercept of negative 111, and this 0.9204 says it's a pretty good line. All right. Now there has to be an easier way of doing this. This is a lot of stuff, and so if you can do all this, that's amazing. That's real good. Okay. But it's so easy to make a mistake throughout all this calculation that there just has to be just in general an easier way of doing it, and there is. Okay, and so again, the reason that I taught you this way is because I teach students how to do math. I don't teach students how to press buttons on a calculator. Okay, I can teach a chimpanzee to press buttons on a calculator. All right. So, what can I do? All right. So let's go back to our calculator and go to the stat screen. Now, keep in mind your calculator looks a little bit different and it has different options. Okay. One thing that I want to show you right now is this calc button right here. Okay, I want to hit calc. And notice that I have two variables here. So this is an X and this is a Y. So I want to do two variable. So if I hit this, this gives you a whole bunch of cool stuff. It, in essence, gives you the Christmas tree. So it tells you what N is. N is 5. It gives you the sum of X. It gives you the sum of X squared. If you arrow down, it gives you Y. It gives you Y squared. If you go back to the top, it gives you X bar. You go back kind of towards the bottom, it gives you Y bar right there. So it has all of the stuff. That's the entire Christmas tree right there. Sum of X squared. You got N, you got sum of Y squared. You got X bar, you got Y bar, you got the whole thing. So they give you the Christmas tree, then it would just be easy peasy to create the mini formulas. Okay, so you instead of going to the main calculator and going sum list 1 times, you don't have to do any of that. All right, you can just get it all right here. Second, I'm going to hit exit. Again, I'm going to go to this calc. And here's where your calculator is a little bit different, and I'll write down what to do. All right, so let me write down where to find the Christmas tree. So that's calc to var. So you hit calc to var, and that's all the stuff. And then just arrow up and down for what you want. Okay. Now, over here, we begin again with calc. And your calculator is going to look a little bit different. So calc. This is, what we're doing here is a version of what is known as linear regression. And so if I look at my calculator right now, that's exactly what the REG is all about. Stands for regression. All right, I don't want to get into it right here what this screen is saying. There's a bunch of different types of regression. We want a linear regression, so that's going to be the X regression. Okay, and this is where your calculator gives you one more option. Okay, this gives you one more option. They can give you an AX plus B, or they want an A plus BX. We want the A plus BX, the second option, because that is how our formulas are set up, is the A plus BX version. So my calculator is spitting out similar numbers to yours, but mine are a little bit different. Mine swap A and B. So yours should say A is equal to negative 111.40869, and B should be 22. As I said, yours is a little bit different. But notice what this screen tells you. It gives you R. It tells you what R is. R is 0.9203, which is exactly correct. Take a look at our R. We're correct. We're correct. All right. Again, look at what your calculator is saying. Your calculator should be saying A is equal to negative 111.4087. That's what we got right here. Our A is that A. Our B is that B. So they give you the A and the B. Thus, they, in essence, give you the equation that you need. So you can do this entire problem just with these two minor button pushes. Okay, so we can do that with these two minor button pushes. Kind of speeds up the process. So, for instance, if I were to do number 2, and I'm going to do it with button pushes, all right? Let's go ahead and clear this out. Enter our lists. Okay, double make sure that we didn't have a silly button push. Okay, we're good to go. All right, so where we're going to go now is we are going to go calc, regression, x regression, and then you would hit the a plus bx, not the version. But anyways, what we can see right now is r. R is going to be equal to negative 0.9614. Okay, we can get back to x bar and y bar here in just a second. This one is asking for A. What is A? A is going to be, again, follow your calculator, is going to be 45.5073. Again, my calculator is different than your calculator. Mine, I need to swap mentally A and B. So B is going to be negative 0.6505. That means this formula at the very end is going to be y hat is equal to 45.5073 minus 0.6505x. And then for the x bar and y bar, what I can do is I can hit exit, and I can go calc 2 var. So I see x bar should be equal to 34.6, and y bar is going to be equal to 23. Boom, drop the mic.